This week, we're going to start practicing with intent, and our intent is to train our trigger discipline. And by trigger discipline, I mean making sure that the target is at the center of our screen before clicking. Once again, we're going to hop into Aim Lab and do some Grid Shot Ultimate. The goal this week is to have no less than 90% accuracy. This might slow down your aim quite a bit, but that's a good thing. We're focusing on centering the target, using your crosshair as a guide, and only then clicking on your target. Hopefully this will help train out bad habits like spraying an enemy before clicking on their heads, thus causing a hopeless and demoralizing spray and pray situation in which you die. So take your time and wait until the target is at the center of your screen before clicking. Speed will come with time and practice. If you're feeling slow or sluggish, that's alright. Just stick with the practice, and over time you'll notice yourself moving faster and faster. Do not focus on speed, focus on your trigger discipline. For the new scenario this week, we're going to introduce Spider Shot Precision. This scenario forces you to be slow and steady. You have to really confirm that your crosshair is on your target before clicking. This can not only help you train your trigger discipline, it can also help you be more accurate and efficient in your mouse movements. Just like for Grid Shot this week, go as slow and as accurately as possible. Play 1 or 2 games, see what your accuracy looks like, and see if you can improve that by the end of the week. It's a more demanding task, so don't get disheartened and just stick with it once or twice per day. Don't get burned out on this. It's not worth it. For the Valerian gun range warm-up, we're going to adjust our bot settings to have no armor and no movement. Choose 50 or 100 streak, depending on how much practice you feel like doing. We're going to stand still in the middle of the stage with a ghost and just kind of move our mouse around clicking heads. That's it, really. Anyways, keep in mind your trigger discipline. Don't click the target until the target is at the center of your screen. Spin around as slowly as you need. You'll be more efficient if you think about keeping your crosshair at head height as you spin around. Alright, for DM, try to tap each enemy you see. Try to avoid spraying and praying, that's not what we're here for. We're training our trigger discipline. Go for the tap, and if you whiff, then try the spray. Regardless, practice tapping. If you need to think about something specific to do, make sure your target is centered on your screen before clicking the mouse. As an optional Grid Shot Ultimate exercise, go into your settings and under Crosshair turn down all the color settings to completely delete your crosshair. This feels stupid, I know. It'll train your eye to focus on the target, move your mouse to the center of the target, and only then click on it. This is actually something I did quite a lot in Overwatch, where I turned off my crosshair completely and played a bunch of Widow Headshot. To this day, that's where my aim is the most consistent. So this clip is the first time logging in for weeks with no warm-up and a weird sensitivity, so if it looks erratic, that's because it is. The point being, I'm clicking on the heads. The legendary Sire player, now known as T1 Spider, would do the same thing, and his aim is just perfection. It's both tricky and trippy to do, so don't feel worried if it feels like an enormous struggle. Just push through it, and I promise it makes a good practice. If you're weirdly competitive like I can be, then practice DM with only a Guardian. This can induce profound sorrow and rage, but it's a nice way to learn taps. And those are the tasks for the week. To recap our goals, Grid Shot Ultimate with 90% or greater accuracy, Spider Shot Precision to improve your accuracy by the end of the week, do the range trigger discipline exercise, and when playing deathmatch, think about tapping pools rather than spraying. And for the optional exercises, if you're a true gamer, do Grid Shot Ultimate with no crosshair, or play deathmatch with only a Guardian, or both. So this week go slow and really think about when you need to click. Good luck practicing your trigger discipline.